I'm Sciortino. I'm a state representative in Medford and Somerville in Massachusetts, and I'm for equality. I'm for equality because I believe everyone has the right to be happy in their lives, and every person, whether they're gay, straight, black, white, transgender, gender normative, whatever it is, we all have a right to be happy in our lives and pursue that. I feel really lucky to be in public office as an out gay man. When I first ran for office, it was something my opponent tried to use against me, and it backfired. And watching my community react to me in a positive way and being able to get elected as an out gay man, it was a very affirming experience. And in office, I think it's sometimes challenging to have to split my time in terms of representing my actual constituents in my community, but also recognizing that I also happen to believe in my mind that I represent the entire LGBT community as much as I'm able to, because there's so few of us in public office. I feel like I have an added responsibility to fight for the rights of everyone that's LGBT, those in my district and outside. I think public officials have an obligation to demonstrate the right to equality that is so basic in our democracy. As an elected official, people expect me to uphold those principles. And I think about when I was a gay teen myself, if I had known gay adults that were in public office and seen role models, it would have been helpful to me. And I think as a gay public official, it's even more important for me to stand up and be visible and be proud. We are very lucky in Massachusetts to have been the first state to legalize same-sex marriage, and honestly the only thing we've seen as a result of that is loving couples getting married and taking care of their families and living their lives happily. But even with that progress we have made here, I'm still very much aware that our work is not done. The transgender community, even right here in Massachusetts, doesn't have the same basic legal rights and protections that the rest of us take for granted every single day. I think it's a very sad statement that if you're a transgender, even in blue state liberal Massachusetts, you can be fired from your job or kicked out of your apartment for no other reason than your gender identity. And that's something that we as a state still have to work on. So as much as I'm proud of the progress we've made in LGBT equality, the T is still a part of LGBT, and we still have more work to do to make sure that the transgender community is a part of that full equality for all. Whenever we see loved ones or family members or ourselves being relegated to second-class citizenship, it's our job to stand up and fight. That's how our democratic process works. It's how our democracy is found, is that people stand up and fight for themselves and for their community. And I think that's no different when it comes to issues of equality. And I think the LGBT community is a great example of a community coming together and truly fighting for its rights. When we had the debates on same-sex marriage in Massachusetts, we saw thousands of people coming out of the woodworks, gay and straight alike, fighting for the right to be equal. I think it's sad that there are some public officials and people that are not public officials that don't have the safety or the space in their lives to be out and proud. And I feel lucky to be an out gay man in public office, but I know that's not something that is safe for everybody. I think it proves the point that we still have more work to do, that as much as we have made progress in fighting for equality, that there's still stigma, there's still discrimination, there's still bias, and I think that's what keeps people in the closet, is fear of discrimination and fear of stigma. So if there are closeted politicians or anyone that's still in the closet, I think it just proves the point that we have more work to do.